pleurer. Elles étaient si loin de pas facile de se dire adieu. Et l'on sait trop bien que tôt ou tard, demain peut-être ou même ce soir, on va se dire tout n'est pas perdu. De ce moment inachevé, on va se faire relever. Mais on n'a pas passé l'âge, on n'y croit pas plus. Oh, c'est le moment se quitte. Nous simplement sans penser à demain, qui vient toujours un peu trop vite. Aux adieux et quelquefois se passe un peu trop bien. Roméo et Juliette et tous les à demain qui vient toujours un peu trop vite. Aux adieux qui quelquefois se passent un peu trop bien. Trop bien. Trop bien. Trop bien. Trop bien. Trop bien. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Club of Boston is happy to welcome you here tonight. This is our first party since our inception in 2012, and we have a pleasure of welcoming you here tonight. We hope you're going to have a wonderful time with us and our friends and family. I am Boo. I'm going to be your MC tonight. Your DJ is going to be Nexus over there, and then we have the band, the Blase, who are going to come in from time to time. Before we continue, let me give some public service announcements. The bathrooms are behind that door, and you can't go through that door, you have to go through that one. Female bathroom, the first one to your left. Male bathroom, second one to your right. To your left. We are gathered here tonight to really have fun. But before we go with the fun, we have one little announcement which is not very good. The most dynamic person in this club is absent tonight with notice. As we're working towards this evening, he got stricken by illness. He's not going to be here. And while we have fun, let us remember him. That's Mary May. And we all know him. We know how dynamic he is. Let's remember him while we have fun tonight. And as we go along, let's pray for him too. So ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome. We are going to have a wonderful evening. We are going to run it. We are going to make it happen. It's a little empty now, but I know my people, they come, and when they can, we are going to heat it up. We're going to make this evening run. But before we start, by our culture, by our traditions, when we assemble like this, we call on the Lord to put his hand on this occasion. So I'm going to call on our sister here, Carol Tobeth, who's going to give us a prayer. And I'll call on everybody to stand up while she gives us this prayer, and then we'll continue with the rest of the program. Thank you very much for coming. The evening is just starting, and we're going to make it happen as we usually do.
Thank you. We're going to bow our head. We're just going to praise God. We're going to thank you for the opportunity to be here together. Let's pray. Mighty Father, you are God. You are King. You are kind. You are Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Nissi, Jehovah Chikino. You are Lord. El Shaddai. We praise you. We worship you. We adore you. And this evening, we thank you. We thank you, King of Glory, for you are great, for you are faithful, you are wonderful. We thank you for this evening. We thank you for the privilege to be here. We thank you for your children. You put them together. The Club of Boston. Father, you put within their heart that they can get together as a family. They are their brother keepers. And that's why you ask us to be. Father, as they get together every month, every week, for one reason or the other, to run around, Father, you are with them. And they've been doing that for the past 7 years, Father. Today, they decide to open up, to bring together friends and family, so that we can share together the fellowship. Another thing that you recommend us to do, vividly. Father, we are just so grateful that they stretch their hands, Father, and invited us as friends and family, so that we can come together and share their joy and share this occasion. Father, and we cannot do that without you. That's why we are calling you to come among us this evening and take the place of the King that you are. Be here, grace us with your presence, Father. Grace us with your presence, King of Glory. Father, let this evening run smoothly, oh God. Everything here runs smoothly. May your peace abound as you abound among us, oh God. Bless everything that we will do. Bless the food, the dancing step, everything. Haste the step foot of those on the way. Bring them here safely. After rejoicing and fellowshipping, Father, you bring us back all in our various hope, oh God. You will cover us with your precious blood, the blood of Lamb that protects us. We have a thought for your son, Jean-Bérivé Kouague, who's member of that club, oh God, is laying in your hospital at this moment. Father, we want you to stretch your hand. You are the mighty healer. Just stretch your hand, oh Father. Heal him where you are, or where he is right now, Father. Just touch him. Father, the women with the issue of blood touched just your dress. Just little piece of you, and she was healed. Father, that's what you can do for him right now. Thank you for healing. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for joy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. In the name of Jesus, we have prayed. Amen.
Amen. Way and go that way and go. We're not that many. So, everybody will be served. Everybody will have fun. We are just beginning. By the time this evening goes into the middle, this place will be running midnight.
Oh. Ça va. Quand je te fais souvent les problèmes.
One
was instituted 7 years ago. And during this time, we've had 3 presidents. We interchange, we move this thing forward. We don't do third world things here. I was the first president. I ran it for 2 years. I got tired. And I said I wouldn't do it anymore. I gave it over to Donacia. Gave it over to Donacia, I think it did 3 years. And then we gave it over to Mr. Russia and Ghana. So ladies and gentlemen, we have listened to music. Now we're going to do one little speech. DJ. We are going to continue with the evening. I guess we have some mic problems. We've been here a little bit. Now I'm going to call on the president of the Club of Boston, Mr.
It's not really a speech. I'm just here tonight on behalf of this group, the Club of Boston, just to say to you guys, our families, our friends, our invitees, we want to thank you enormously for being here tonight with us. And if you are here tonight, as you heard earlier, this group has been around for about 7 years. So we decided today that we were going to have our friends and family over to have some fun. So if you are here tonight, no matter where you are sitting, either in Gaoundéré or in Abidjan or Bafoussam, whether in Tamoloum or Ebolova or Toulouse, right? We just want you to have fun with us tonight. So as you know, we are a group of friends coming together to have fun and to assist each other in everything. We actually meet, I would say every first Saturday of the month. And we've been doing that for more than 7 years. We have a group of 13 people. Some have come and left. Some of us moved to different states, and some of them moved out of country. And today, as I said, we have a group of 13 people. Some of us, most of us live here in Massachusetts. We also have members in Chicago and Dallas. Now, the other detail I want to give up is these 13 people are men only. Right, we just men, right? But it does not mean that we do not have our family or our wife or our partners in mind, right? And let me tell you, we go from house member to house member. And our family will just make sure they help us as much as they can. And they make sure they accommodate us so that we have enough to drink, to eat. And sometimes we just see food and drink. Sometimes we don't even see the wife, but they just make sure we have good stuff to have our meals, right? And they know what we're doing. Sometimes if I'm home, sometimes my wife will ask me, if it's the first Saturday of the month, she will ask me if we don't have meal. Or if she see me leaving, she will ask me who is hosting the meeting at night. And what I'm trying to say is, don't mind me if I say we just men. I mean, we men, we try to live stress-free, but we have our family in mind. Right? So, at some point, we've been debating, and all these members, right, we decide that since we meet all the time just among ourselves, it's time that we do something, to honor our wife, who always makes sure. So we say we're gonna do something. We're gonna honor our wives, our families, and then we're gonna include our friends. And here we are. We're having this party today. This is just to honor our families and friends. And if you are here tonight, somehow you are connected to the Club of Boston. So, one more time, we really want to thank you for taking your time to be here and to celebrate with us. We want you to have fun, and more fun. Right? Again, I told you I was talking on behalf of the group. So in this group, I'm gonna call let's see, Mr. Calvin Go, please join me. Mr. Donatien Nunjo, please join me. Mr. Suarez Samokwe, please. Mr. Eloge Gervais Chita. Mr. Emile Wende Kamale, please. Mr. Jean-Baptiste Nini. What is it? Mr. Romeo Nitudes. Mr. Francis Chimije. Mr. Boo. Mr. Guy Roger Thomas. And myself, for those who don't know me, I'm Joaquin. Now, there's one more missing tonight, and it's Mr. Jean-Mérimé Kouagé. He's at the hospital right now. Yes, we also have Les Chazo. That's the member from Dallas who cannot make it today. So Jacques Les Chazo is not with us. But Mérimée got sick, so he's at the hospital. He's doing better, but again, please join us in wishing him a fast recovery. Thank you. So, these are the guys, these are your hosts tonight. Mr. Gervais, Mr. Tanoukoui, Suarez, that's my Secretary General. He's the number 2 of the group, by the way. Mr. Calvero, Monsieur Emile Kamade, Mr. Donatien Nunjo. Actually, he is the previous president. He's my predecessor. Mr. Jean-Baptiste Nene and Mr. Romeo Nitude. So, again, this is your host tonight, and together we will have fun tonight.
You got the microphone.
Thank you, Mr. Wu. Again, welcome everybody. This is the night of the Club of Boston, and I have this great opportunity by the best MC that we have in town to call the people that are going to do the opening of the dance floor. Because as MC Wu said, tonight we are here to have fun. It's the family time. It's the Club of Boston time. So I'm going to call one person after another one, and please, when I call you, give up that great opportunity to move forward, to move over here, because you are honored to open the dance floor. I'm going to call here the number 1 person, who is the number 1 person of the Club of Boston, Mr. President Joachim Kamade. Thank you. Thank you, Joshua Kamade. This is the president of the Club of Boston. And the person that will dance with him is Miss Edith Washington. Please, Miss Edith Washington, join Mr. Joachim Kamade. Please give a round of applause for this beautiful lady. Thank you. The next person that I'm going to call here is Mr. Donatien Nunjo, one of our former presidents. Please give a hand of applause because he's the old president that we have. He's the one that passed the throne to Mr. Gallup. And the next person that I'm calling here tonight is Mrs. Nadine Gallup. Please, Mrs. Nadine Gallup, join our former president. You'll be dancing with our president, Mr. Donatien Nunjo. Thank you. The next person that I'm going to call is nobody other than the one that is standing right on my right side, Mr. Boo! Thank you. And the next and the last person that I'm going to call for the opening dance floor, Mrs. Anne-Elise Domen. Please, ma'am, join who surprise people. Please give a hand of applause for this beautiful mom. There you go. And now, the person that is going to run the show is DJ. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I like it when you do sharp. Back it, and I like it when you go sharp. My yo-yo, my yo-yo. The way you wind and roll it, you take away. And I can't control it, you take away.
Selena do me now you don't believe ah baby je m'en fous ah baby je m'en fous ah ouais Otina Sokoto Otina Sokoto Otina Otina Sokoto Otina Sokoto allez Otina Sokoto Otina Sokoto Otina Sokoto Otina Sokoto bébé fais-moi cadeau bébé donne-moi tout vas-y bébé be my Belinda oh bébé donne-moi tout vas-y baby oh I love you make you no worry baby oh if I give you Belinda me my God so baby give me that bum bum give me that bum bum baby give me that bum bum give me that baby girl I go give you money give you today you go call me police hey girl I go give you money give you today you go call me police hey you go give it to me you go say you go give it to me hey you go give it to me you go say you go give it to me hey you go bang bang you go bang bang you go bang bang hands in the air like you don't care right foot forward and do the rotation hands in the air like you
Ladies and gentlemen, this group was instituted 7 years ago. It's not an old group, it's not that much of a time. But then we have a genealogy, a history. And then we have a ways to go. I'm going to call on one of the founding members to walk up here and give you a story on the Club of Boston. People, please. Ladies and gentlemen, welcoming Mr. Garindu. Lights. Go down there. Just go down there. Go down there.
Thank you all for coming today. I know the president already talked about a lot of things. I might just have to add to what he said. Actually, the group that I do the story around or behind the group. We had one of our friends who had a wedding. So we actually helped coordinate, contributed, organized that wedding that went so well. So we thought to ourselves, just friends in the neighborhood, come together and to do something like that. Why don't we sit together and maybe we could be better than what we are at that point in time. So we decided that we will sit together every first of the month and talk about ourselves and our families and how we can help each other. So I want to have a gift and acknowledgement to the founding members of this group. There was about 10 of us. Donatien, who was Merube, if he was right now, but he'll be doing fine. Calvin, myself, Kibo, Emil, Wender, Kabaman. I love that name, bro. Bless, who is not here today, who is in Texas. Jean-Baptiste, you call him Gile. Actually, everybody else hails from Cameroon. Benjibe is Ivorian by birth. So we gave him the green card. And because of Jibe, all the members, we have dual nationality right now. We are Cameroonians and we are Ivorians. We have Romeo, Nitodem, I love the name too, bro. We have Philip, who was actually the person who had the wedding. So we actually participated in it. And we have Omar Nasu, who was one of the founding members as well. Unfortunately, Omar Nasu and Philip Doe, they left the group for personal reasons. They moved to, I don't know, moved to Germany or in Alaska or something like that, but for personal reasons, they had other commitments. But we also gained 5 great members. Jever, Suarez, Guy Roger, who is actually our financial secretary and our treasurer today. We also gained our president of today, Joachim Gallo. Did I say it right? So, we actually gained 5 members. And to be honest with you, these 5 members that added to us gave us the strength we have today. They brought a new energy in our group. They made us learn, become better. And I believe with these 10 new members we have today that added to us, with the leadership we have from Joachim, the sky is our limit. We had other members who came for a very short while, for whatever reason, they left. We had Edimo, short-lived, but we had fun with him while he was with us. I would like to acknowledge there are 2 members who are out of state. Jever from Chicago, am I right? And Blaise, who couldn't make it here today. It's not easy for someone to be in Chicago and still attend meetings in Massachusetts. But these 2 members did everything they could to attend meetings in Massachusetts or in New York, this way. And really give them a good applause for that. Opportunity to visit their families in Chicago and in Texas. Thank you for letting us into your homes. Our meetings, sometimes as men, we disagree, we fight. We don't fight physically, but we exchange words. We probably want to beat each other with our Guinness by our side, our black label, and we move on, we have fun. To be honest with you, we disagree so many times, but we make it through. We have so much misunderstanding. We shout at each other sometimes. Somebody has to go out, take some time and come back in, but we make it through every single time. The good news about all this is that month after month, we still show up with smiles and still support towards each other. We are always there for each other in happiness. We laugh together. There's sadness. We share the sorrow together. And for everybody who is here, who's seen us all the time, we always are together. This is not just a friendship. It's not some brotherhood. It's a family. There's something I will probably want to really emphasize is thanking the spouse, significant other, and most of all our children, that sometimes some of us go to those meetings with our kids and they go through 4 hours of not knowing what to do with men around them. Even with the iPad, they still get bored. But they stick with us for all those hours till we get home. We go to those homes, the spouse, they make food, a lot of food. We thank you so much for that, because you guys are our backbone. And our friends, that we sacrifice every single first weekend or first Saturday of the month. We thank you all. That's why we would really like you guys to have fun today. Thank you.
We'll go away, ladies and gentlemen. Just members of the club, please come up. Let's support our friend here, our brother here. All the members of the Club of Boston, please come up. Thank you, Marco and Blazer. These guys are good. They know what they're talking about. They know what they're doing. That is the Club of Boston. This is how we happen. This is what we do when we meet. Once again, welcome. Kibo's gonna cut his cake, and Marco and Blazer will continue the evening to when they want to leave.
You gotta make a slice.
And we're on the show.
No, you gotta make a slice. Okay. Make a slice.
people, happy birthday, brother. Isn't that a wonderful birthday? He didn't know anything was going to happen the other night. You had the best birthday, brother people. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, déplacez. You're ready to dance now? Come on, time. Ladies and gentlemen. Everything's just starting. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up.
Qui aime 5 ans, c'est village. Musique qui a passé. Qui a tango ya bawendo. Exactement, car Jean de son amis vont en voiture, mes copains vont en voiture, moi de les habiller. Il n'est jamais trop tard, il n'est jamais trop tard. Mes amis sont bien logés, mes copains sont bien logés, et je suis sans abri. Il n'est jamais trop tard, il n'est jamais trop tard. Mes amis sont tous partis, mes copains sont tous partis. Chercher le bonheur, moi je suis resté, je suis le gardien de nos traditions. Des réseaux, Namasika Mobili, Kanati, Bino, Mobi, Kumbawa, et Consolaneti, oh, Matulamo. Des réseaux, des réseaux. M'entends-tu parmi tant de voix trouver sens qui t'ont envie de t'avoir? Oh, débouraillé. Ah, débouraillé, y'en sont morts. Ah, débouraillé, y'en sont morts. Débouraillé, débouraillé. Pour clôturer cette partie salsa, on m'avait toujours dit maintenant, pour clôturer, alors, on m'avait toujours dit maintenant.
Up to me, but have fun. It's been a wonderful evening. DJ Lexus, my friend Romeo here runs it from here. Thank you very much. I am Boo and I'm running off. Thank you.
Thank you, MC Boo. Can I please have Mr. Boo? Can I please have the program? Please again, please give a hand of applause for Boo for running this event. Thank you very much. Now we are going to go to the next step of our event for the Club of Boston Family Night Out. All good associations usually recognize each members, and tonight what we decide to do is to come up with very small but big gift for families. They may look like very small boxes like this, but trust me, the gift that is here, each of those gifts have something that can be very big. So we are going to call upon each family members and represent them something special. Nobody knows what is in there. Somebody pack them for us. So I'm gonna go ahead and call Gallo family, who's going to be represented by the Mrs. Nadine Gallo. Mrs. Nadine Gallo, please come and get your family gift. I won't repeat that twice. No, you are Nadine Gallo. So now you are going to get one envelope that have your name, that has your name, and you pick any of those gifts, any of those packages. You can only get one. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. And the next person that we're going to call here is Mr. Chuton family, Big Javert, and the family will be represented by Mrs. Michelle Chuton from Chicago. Please give a hand of applause to this family. They come from very far away. Yeah. She was actually present when we started the Club of Boston somehow, and she was my dance partner, just to let you guys know. So you get one envelope, and you pick any of those boxes. There you go. You're welcome. Thank you very much. So next person that we are going to go is the Guago family, who is going to be represented by Mrs. Severine Guago, my personal friend. La capitaine. Wow. So Mrs. Guago, you're gonna get one envelope that has your name in there, and then you pick any box. There you go. Welcome. Thank you very much. The next person that we are going to follow is the Tomet family, who is going to be represented by Mrs. Anne-Elise Tomet. That's the family that keep all our money. Just to let you know, the family keep all our money. Look at her, she looks like money, right? Yeah, there you go. So you have your family envelope right here, and you pick any of those boxes. There you go. Thank you. Right here, give me that salute, thank you. The next person that we are going to call here is the Chazu family, who is going to be represented by Blezo. Unfortunately, he's not here, but we do have family members here. Where is the Chazu family? Where's Marcel? Mr. Marcel, one of the oldest DJ in town. I will present his brother, DJ Marcel. You all know that guy there. So you have the Chazu family right here, and you pick any of those packages. There you go. Thank you. The next person that we are going to call over here is our Secretary General, Tamokwe, Mr. Tamokwe. Is he here? There you go. All right. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. We have these so many things here. So this is the envelope for. Yeah, you pick any package that you want. There you go. Thank you very much. And that's what happened in the Club of Boston. We have a lot of surprises. So that's something that we just discovered today. We are going to follow up with the Chiminje family. Mr. Chiminje. There you go. Oh, thank you. Thank you for what? For something. Thank you. So you get that and you pick any of those boxes right there. There you go. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Good to see you. And we hope to see you again. Thank you very much. We're going to follow up with the Nyunjong family. The Nyunjong. The Nasia Nyunjong. That is going to be represented by his niece. Can buy us a building like this. Thank you. And you pick any of those boxes. Yeah. Thank you very much. And now we are going to go by Mr. Chu, the Chu family. Mr. Boo, who is going to send his representative. Thank you, Mr. Boo. So you have the envelope right there, and you pick any of those packages. There you go. Thank you very much. We hope to see you again. Thank you very much. Now we are going to continue with no other family than the Newton family. And that's me. And I'm going to call somebody that has always been there for me. I'm going to call my father. Le père, pardon, viens ici. Oui, c'est toi. That's my dad. His name is Mr. Nitidem Jean Lecomte. For those who do not know. So Pa, you pick this one. And you pick one of those lucky envelopes. A lucky box. Thank you. Whatever is there, keep my share, please. So now we are going to continue with Jinini, the Jinini family, Jean-Baptiste, who has sent the representative. Thank you very much. So you pick the family envelope right there, and then you pick one of those boxes. Thank you very much. And we have the Kamade family. Kamade. Mr. Wendo, who is going to be represented by Madame Diana Kamade. It's not happening again, so you get the family envelope, and then you pick one of those ones. There you go. Thank you very much. And the last one, we are going to call the one that has the surprise birthday. For a little story, he actually purchased those champagne, but he thought it was for the Club of Boston. I was with him the whole day this morning, and we went and do the shopping, and he picked those champagne, not knowing what it was for. So I'm gonna call over here, Mr. The Wu family, Kaivo. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. To all the families, I wish you the best. Thank you, Mr. Russian. Thank you, Mr. President. Now we are going to continue with this family get together with thank you, Mr. Russian. Thank you, Mr. President. Now we are going to continue with this family get together with it's right in front of me. Close Clovis, the person that does the video. If you ever have an event, you want to make sure that the event does not just fly away. Call Clovis. We will make sure that your event stays for years. Close Clovis, take a vision. Thank you, Clovis. And the next person I'm going to acknowledge here is the only and the unique DJ Lexus. Please, Lexus, please your hand up. DJ Lexus. Thank you. I'm going to recognize here too the person that took care of all our drinks. If you ever have an event, you want your drinks to work well, please call April. Please show up to. Thank you, April. Thank you, April. And the next person that I'm going to acknowledge here is the person in charge of all the food that we did, Sister Emilia, that did all the food. She knows the best food in town. Whenever you have an event, just call her. Even if she has traveled, trust me, she will make your food on that day.
There's a lot still to eat. Please, come take.
She said there's still a lot of food. And trust me, Sister Emilia, we are here till 4 a.m. There are some people coming who will eat that food. Thank you. And the next person that I want to acknowledge here is the person that was in charge of, putting the order and placing people, organizing the event basically, make sure that each and every single person has a seat. It's nobody else than Sami. Please appreciate that young man that did everything for us. And putting everybody, each and every single person on the seat. Thank you, Samir. And before we start dancing, because myself, my job will be over soon. And I want to thank all the people from, thank all of you for coming for this event. Before I finish, I just want to tell you that let me make sure I'm giving you the right information. On November 9th, here in Lower, the UTech Hall, we have a big event coming up. It's called the Night of Screen, the Night of Exquisite. It's going to be an event where you can come over and enjoy yourself. We have a DJ coming all the way from Ivory Coast, DJ Kerosene. Please grab one of these flyers and make sure you are a part of this event. DJ Kerosene will be coming from Ivory Coast to entertain us here in Massachusetts for the first time here in New England. So we'll have DJ Kerosene. When we start here, DJ Lexus will put one of the music for DJ Kerosene, and you will tell yourself if you don't know who is DJ Kerosene. That's what I can say about it. Remember, Saturday, November 9, 2019. And it's organized by Cardiac Production. The owner is Emil Wende Capadio. Thank you very much. So we are going to go from there. And DJ, you have the floor before our president will come over and say what he has to say. Thank you. Thank you for being a part of this family night out of the Clubs of Boston. Thank you very much. DJ, you have the
Mon ami, je dis, acalesse tout ça. Mon ami, je dis, tu ne vois pas les filles. On t'invite à un joker et toi, tu viens pour taper les styles. Je wonder c'est toi, mon ami, il y a quoi? Si tu n'avais pas envie de joker, Mola, il fallait rester chez toi. Il faut pas nous gâter la fête, il faut pas nous prendre la tête, il faut pas nous gâter la fête, il faut pas nous prendre la tête. Depuis, je te vois, on dirait que tu n'as pas l'air dans ton assiette. Papa, si ça ne va pas, tu peux toujours aller te coucher. Parce que ici c'est la fête et tout le monde a l'obligation de bouger. On est là pour s'amuser, on est là pour s'enjailler. Même la police ne va pas nous arrêter, c'est jusqu'au matin qu'on va travailler. Il y a beaucoup de petits, c'est ton choix. Si tu ne sais pas comment faire, on l'a fait comme moi. Récupère la petite, récupère la petite, embrasser la petite, embrouiller la petite, et maintenant coller la petite, récupérer la petite, embrasser la petite, embrouiller la petite, et maintenant coller la petite, coller la petite, coller la petite, la petite, qu'on ne te trompe pas. prétend ne se comporte pas. Chez nous, le lait ne se donne pas. La vie appartient à ceux qui ne donnent pas. Amuse-toi, mon ami, et surtout arrêtez de cogiter. La vie est tellement belle, et puis tu as l'occasion de faire des efforts. Il y a des filles en bruyère, il y a des filles trop. Il y a tout ça de là, les matadors et les matadors. Il y a tout ça de l'humour, de la bouche et les voitures. Et même si tu chopes pas ce que l'on fait aujourd'hui, tu vas trouver ta culture. Choisis ton pouvoir, tu ne peux plus choisir la critique. Mange-la avec la petite, et surtout, je dis que tu n'es pas une petite. C'est le temps que le lait. Appuyer la petite, appuyer la